Hey, everybody, it's your favorite co host, Blakelyn or Hannah. And I've got our editor in chief here today with us, Sonja, and we're going to try to do like a girls only for women, I guess, kind of in a sense, little mini episodes to add so that you guys have 2 episodes a week. Um, and I think we're going with the name. What was it? I texted it to you.
Giggles and Goals.
Giggles and Goals. Yeah. So we're going to see how it goes and maybe it'll stick. Watch it get more views than our actual normal episodes.
That would be such a turn. Like,
I'd
surprise.
be like, well, Damien, I guess you're fucking out.
Swoop.
I guess
We're turning directions here.
I guess we're just women only, for women, all about women, just women. Mm.
Oh my God.
So with this, we still will be on Spotify. We will be under the same team, different jerseys, and they're just going to be called Giggles and Goals. So it'll be Giggles and Goals episode 1 or 2 or 3, and then you'll see what we're talking about in the description, I guess. So that way it's all in one area. And I guess maybe one day if it blows up, we'll make its own separate shenanigans. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we definitely need more followers in order to do a completely separate page because
look, I'm still like giddy as fuck that we hit 30 followers or subscribers. So
our TikTok's doing very well, actually. Our TikTok has 44, I think.
We're doing great. We're doing great.
All of our TikTokers need to go over to our YouTube and make it work that way.
Yeah, start subscribing. Our Spotify does horrible. I think we have 7 followers.
Oh, that's awesome.
We average like 2 hours of listening time a month.
Yeah, that's bad. That's like, is it even worth the trouble? Honestly.
I mean, maybe one day. I don't know. Maybe the shorter episodes will help, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't know. I don't have an issue with audio stuff. I've listened to like 5 fucking books this year already on audio. Like, plus all the books I've read. So like audio does not bother me. I do audio since I've been fixing the house up. I just throw a book on and fucking be vibing.
So I don't listen to books because I like physically reading.
Yeah.
But I do the Mr. Ballin podcast on my way to and from work. Like, or if I'm just like doing shit around the house, same thing. Like, I'll just pop on Mr. Ballin and call it a day.
Yeah, definitely. Like doing chores around the house or driving is the most opportune time to listen to a podcast.
For sure.
I can't do like Sean Ryan. Sean Ryan has some and he's like 7-8 hours. Right. And they obviously take like big breaks. Like he's full blown into this. So like he has a place where like his guests can come and like stay the night. He'll take them out shooting. Like he feeds them the whole 9 yards or whatever. And it's like, yeah, bro, I don't have 8 hours of any time to listen to you. Sorry.
Yeah, 8 hours is like if I was driving from like New Jersey to Vermont.
Well, yeah, like your guys' drive right now that's coming up. That'd be perfect for an 8-hour podcast.
Yeah.
Because even if you got bored of it, you still have, like, you guys have like a 50-hour drive ahead of you.
We really do. So it's not quite 50 hours.
Close enough.
24 hours.
Look
so
at
the way that
we're almost halfway there.
The way that Google does it is literally like 1 day and 19 hours. So it comes out to be like 42, 49, 42-ish hours. Oh, actually, it might be 50 hours. So I'm horrible at math, so don't come at me.
So 24 plus 19?
43. There we go. 42. I was close.
I was pretty close there. 50 hours.
Listen, chill out. It's not
It'll be
50.
50 hours by the time you guys add like staying overnight, stopping for food. It's going to be 50 hours.
Nah.
Yeah, because your husband's bougie and y'all stay in hotels.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. So this will drop on March. So I have one for March 7th already scheduled.
The
and
7th?
then Sorry,
Seems
the
like
9th.
Sunday.
My
Yeah.
bad, my bad. So we have the 9th. So this one will drop the 16th, and
Mhm.
then you guys, so we won't be able to have one for the 23rd,
I
but we
thought
should
we were
be
doing another episode tonight with Damien.
okay. So yeah, so we should have enough
Yeah, we'll have just
for
enough
the
for while
whole.
you guys are
Mm-hmm.
gone. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then maybe in the future,
yeah,
Sonia and I will have one every Wednesday or Thursday or something like that. We'll come up
yeah,
with it.
something like that. And if you guys like this, please let us know. Like we're totally down. I'm off on Thursday, so I can completely, dedicate to doing research or whatever. And if there's something specific that y'all want to hear about, or today's episode's gonna be a little bit more laid back, a little bit more fun. We're gonna talk about movies and girl shit and shenanigans,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
we'll giggle and talk about goals.
I guess maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably not,
I
but
found this really interesting podcast today that talks about it's is it 3 or 4? It's either 3 or 4 women who are very much more educated than I am because they use a lot of big words that I don't comprehend. And so they're very educated, and one of them, she's like real into women's hormones, bodies, reproductive systems, all this stuff. Okay. And their
is that
podcast
the
is
one you
this.
sent?
Yeah, yeah. Their
The
podcast is,
Illuminescent something?
yeah, whatever they are.
Yeah.
But they're aimed more towards just women. And it was so crazy, this lady talking about OBGYNs and like the field, the array of things that they cover is like this big, right?
Mhm.
Because OBGYNs cover everything from periods to giving birth to hysterectomies to cancers in our reproductive organs to endometriosis to PCOS to pretty much everything that has to deal with our reproductive organs, which is like 900 million fucking things, right?
Yeah.
But then the amount of training and schooling that OBGYNs get on things when it comes to like the amount of training and hours they spend on stuff like our hormones, like menopause, premenopause, postmenopause, all that stuff is like this much time.
Which is so wild
Like
because
it's like 10 hours total out of like
which
their
is
12 to 16 years of schooling. It's like
yeah,
10 hours.
which is so wild because perimenopause, menopause, it affects every single woman,
Yeah.
especially if you have a client or a client, patient that comes
Yeah.
in and says, "Hey, I need a hysterectomy. I've been encountering these horrific fucking periods." And they
Yeah.
go in and they rip everything out. Well, what they don't tell a lot of women is that the immediate you get the hysterectomy, you're immediately into menopause. It's not like
Well,
this.
well, that's if you get a full,
Right.
right? If you get a full hysterectomy and they take your ovaries, then yeah, like you're
Yeah.
immediately put into menopause. Like you skipped premenopause, you went straight into it.
Full dive.
Yeah, like you skipped the dipping your toes in it and hanging out in the shallow end.
Yeah.
Um, and then like if you get a partial, so like I had a partial, so I still have my ovaries, so I'm still producing a regular
Or
amount of estrogen and stuff.
mhm.
But there is a downside that I could potentially go through premenopause earlier,
Right.
but whatever.
It is what it is.
Yeah, everybody's gonna hit premenopause, so
That's the other thing too, is I think a lot of women are scared of hitting that like pre-menopause, perimenopause. Like I think that they're afraid of it, right?
yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like I've heard horror stories from my mom, like
Oh my
I love
god,
my
me too. I
mother.
was literally just about to
Yeah.
say, like, my mom's going through
Yeah.
menopause and she tells
Yeah.
me and I'm like, "Oh god."
Yeah.
So, I'm definitely for sure dying before I turn 50. Got it.
Same, same, same. My mom is 54, I think.
Your mom is so young.
So my mom
My
started
mom will
young.
be 61 this year.
My mom started young. She had my oldest brother when she was 19. Um, so there's, she might be. No, I think she's 53.
What year was she
Um,
born?
the 70. No. Yep. 70. My dad was born in 69.
So
So
she's 56 this year.
okay, so
Yeah.
56. Um,
Wow.
I told you I'm horrible at math. It just doesn't, and
I mean,
but
I
like
whipped out the calculator, it's fine.
I know, I know when birthdays are, but don't
Yeah.
don't ask me ages. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
couldn't tell you years. Um, but like my mom started going through it when she was like 51, I think 52.
Yeah.
Um, and now she's like full blown like menopause, and she's like, these damn heat heat
Flashes.
heat flashes, and
Yeah,
she's like,
yeah.
and then I'll be stupidly cold like 30 seconds later, and she's like, there's just no regulation. There's just no fucking
Yeah.
regulation.
The one my mom oh, we're about to get real TMI right now. The one my mom tells me a lot about is, like, the dryness,
Yeah.
right? It, like, is always dry.
My mom and I are not that close, so I don't know. And I
Yeah,
don't think she would
my
ever
mom
tell me.
when I say my mom and I are best friends, I mean, like, we talk about
Oh,
everything.
I talk to
Like
my mom about that stuff, but my mom don't talk to me about that stuff.
yeah, my mom and I oh, yeah, it goes both ways. Like, the only thing we don't talk about is obviously, like, our sex life. Like, that's
Right.
completely off the
Right.
table because
You don't wanna hear,
no.
and she
Nope.
don't wanna hear.
Mm-mm. Nope, 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 nope.
No, that's fair.
But everything else, free game.
Yeah.
Everything else, free game.
So we're gonna get a little bit on topic here.
Yeah,
We had
we should do that.
decided that we're gonna talk about, um, well, let's start with movies that we think everybody before high school should watch.
Yeah.
Let's
Specifically teenage girls.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
not so
think
much boys need to watch these movies. I mean, if they wanna see what they're getting
Yeah.
themselves into in women when it comes to teenage women, sure, by all means, but definitely girls,
Yeah.
like
I think probably like 12, 11, 12. They should
yeah,
start watching some of these.
yeah, or even, like, 13, like, right before high school is
Mhm.
good, you know? Like, as long as you watch it before high school.
Yeah.
And some of them you might have to wait till you're a
A little older.
little
Or
older,
And then
just
there's a couple of them that
depending
you
on your
should
friends.
watch probably about 8 or 9, right before you start your period.
Yeah. Yeah, just good ones
Yeah.
to help. Yeah.
So Turning Red is definitely, I think, one of the ones that you should watch. Um, One, if it's like if you're right before you get your period, or you just started getting your period, I think Turning Red's probably a really good one for girls to watch. Just so that they can kind of see like the mood swings, and like how to deal with it, and how to Turning Red is probably
It's a good one.
it is. And
I've
it's
only watched it a couple
wholesome.
times, and it took me, like, a little while into the movie. I was like, "What's the deal with the panda? Like, what's the panda? I don't get it. She just turns into a panda? Like, okay."
Yeah.
And then Amber explained it to me, and I was like,
Light bulb.
"Oh, this is nice. Yeah."
Yeah. And I like that. I like that it gives like the definitive of like, you know, okay, this is her calm, and then she turns into the red panda when she's mad, and you know, it's the definitive of the differences between, okay, when you're on your period, you're moody as hell. You are.
Yeah.
And sometimes there is no controlling it. Sometimes it's just as simple as you just got to roll with it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's rough. Um, I think the thing I hate the most about periods is, uh like, women will be sometimes, like, they'll be extra like, we all know that person who's, like, on their period and they're extra, and then they blame their period, and I'm like,
Yeah. It's not a
you're"
crutch.
yeah, like, it's not an excuse
Yeah.
to allow your behaviors to be crazy, like, no, that's no.
Yeah. You're still a grown adult.
Yeah. Like, even
Yeah.
if you're a child, though, like, I could understand, like, your first couple of months with it or, like, your first year with it, you know?
Yeah.
You might be a little erratic until you kinda because that
I would
first
say your
year
first year,
your
because
first
that
year of periods are
is
just
so rough. Because
it's
it's irregular, and
it's
it's
all over
not,
the place.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's
You never
new.
know. Yeah. Yeah.
And then you have, like, a surprise one time, and you have you had no idea.
Yeah.
No idea. Yeah,
Or you'll
it's
be
great.
like sitting there, and then all of a sudden you like feel it, and you're like, I wasn't due for another like 2 weeks. The F?
Oh my god, yeah, I remember, like, being younger and, like so I always had stuff with me, like, after I had, like, my first couple. So I would always take stuff with me, like, to school, wherever I was going, I always had stuff just in case.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, I would get really close to, like, when my period was starting, and, like, any type of feeling that you get down there, you're always like, "Oh my god, it's my period. Bathroom. Can I go to the bathroom? Like,
Yeah.
every single time, like, you think something's going on down there, like, you're, like, running to the bathroom, and you're like, "Oh, okay, no blood yet. Cool." You know? Like, I
I do
fucking
it at
hated it.
work. I do it at work. I'm like 2 days before my period, I've just gotten to the point now where I'll, like I'll go to work and, like, the first pee in the morning, I'm like, no, but let me
Yeah. Yeah.
just in case."
I got really good with mine there at the end, like, the last couple of years I had it, I pretty much had it down, like, pat, and, like, I would take my calendar, and the day that I stopped, right, I would, like, count out 27 days, exactly 27 days, and I would circle it, and sure enough, the day before 27 days, I would start to feel, like, the cramps,
Mhm.
right, and I'd be like, "Yep, we're gonna start tomorrow," and sure enough, I'd wake up in the morning, and I started.
Yeah.
Like, I had it down to, like,
So,
clockwork.
I was so irregular for so long that never worked for me.
Mhm.
And then when I got on the depot shot, I bled for months, 6, 7 months, I think, straight.
Ugh.
Um, yeah, it was miserable.
Bro, I wouldn't have gotten out of bed. I'd have
I
just worn a diaper and stayed home. I'd have been like,
it
no."
it almost got to that point, so I stopped taking it. I stopped going in for the injection.
Yeah,
And then once I was on birth control, it was clockwork.
yeah,
Once I stopped birth control, though, it got irregular a little bit, and then it kind of so far has kind of evened out. It just depends on the month, depends on the stress. Like, I've been a week late before just because of just stress.
yeah, stress is great.
Like, I remember when we were going through the house buying process, I was, like, a week and a half late.
Yeah.
And
It's
that's something
crazy
else that I
'cause
feel like doctors don't tell you.
yeah,
Like,
no, so, like, Damien was asking me the other day when him and I were on the phone, and he was, we were talking about boot camp, and he was like, "How did you guys handle, like, periods in boot camp? Because like, you're in a flight full of women, and there's, like, 64 to 100 girls,"
"Oh
and
my
he's
god, do
like
you all sync up?"
and it yeah, that's what he asked. He
No
asked, he was
shit.
like, "Did y'all sync up? Like, did y'all have periods?" And I was like, nope." I was like, "I didn't have my period once in BMT." And I was like, "And as far
Really?
as I know, most of the girls there, none of us had it." Because you're under 1, you're working out 7 days a week, right?
Right.
Which a lot of people are not. Like, we go
Right.
one morning you go and it's a run day, and we do nothing but run, 'kay? Um, it's 30 minutes of a 2:15 pace around the track, right? So every lap is 2 minutes and 15 seconds around the track, and then after we do that for 30 minutes, it's an additional, um it's an additional 10 minutes of sprints, and it's a is it a 12-second and a 6-second or I forget what it is exactly, but we sprint for a certain amount of seconds, and when you hear the buzzer go off, you turn around and you walk for a certain amount of seconds, and then it'll go off again and you sprint, and it's
Oh my
just
god, that sounds like vomit-inducing
and it's like
nightmare.
yeah, it's that for like 5 or 10 minutes, like and then obviously
Ugh,
like stretching beforehand and afterwards. So it's like an hour of nothing but running
running.
essentially, right?
Okay.
And on strengthening days, it's a little bit of stretching and then it's nothing but like push-ups, sit-ups, flutter kicks, like
Yeah, that
any type
sounds
of
miserable.
calisthenics, pull-ups if we have it, right? Like all calisthenics type stuff. So like not a lot of people are used to working out every single day like that,
So
you
it's like a
know?
gymnast.
Yeah. And so the added exercise plus the constant being under stress, like always having someone on your ass telling you to hurry the fuck up,
Right.
right? Or the fear of like not having done something right. And then your MTI makes you work out more.
Mm.
Like my MTI had a thing called the prison yard. And so, like, if one person fucked up,
Bruh.
yeah, okay. So if one person fucked something up, he would tell us, go get the prison yard ready. And that would mean that we would go to one of the bays because we have 2 bays that we sleep in, right?
'Kay.
So we would go to the bay that had the less amount of girls in it, and we would push all the beds to the very back of the bay so that we had a big open space.
Yeah.
And then he would put us in a circle and we would do nothing but push. So we were either pushing or we were fucking doing flutter kicks.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then when he would get, like, really mean, he would have the guidon bearer in the center of the circle, and she'd be holding the guidon, right? And they hold it like this, right?
And
And they,
what's a
like, wrap
guidon?
it's the so have you ever seen, like, a flight of military people and they march and there's a person in the front that holds a wooden post with a flag?
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah, that's the guidon. That's the
Okay.
guidon bearer. Okay, so when they hold it, the bar gets tucked up underneath their armpit, right? And they
Okay.
are like this.
Yep.
Okay. So you're allowed to bring your hand, so you're holding it, and normally this hand is down by your side. You're allowed to bring your hand up to support,
Yeah.
but once you start supporting it, you can't stop. It has to stay there.
Right, because you can't break the.
Yeah. Okay. Well, our MTI didn't ever want our guide on to have to use her hand to support it. He hated it. So he would take the guide on bearer and put her in the middle, and she'd be holding it, right, with her arm next to her side. And he would take our web belts on the floor and he would add weight at the very end of it. And every time she broke and had to support it, he would make us push.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Sadistic
So
motherfucker.
so all the added workouts, all the added stress, all the fucking time,
Yeah.
like nobody had periods for like 8 weeks.
Okay, that makes
Like I
sense.
don't think I had a period again until like a month into tech school. So I went 3 yeah, at least 3 months without a period.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's all the stress and the regimen and all of the
Yeah.
working out and everything. That makes
And
sense.
nobody I don't think anybody explains that to people. Like,
Yeah.
nobody explains that to people, especially I think younger girls. Like,
Yeah.
you look at girls who are heavy athletes, like they run track or cross country or um, girls who play sports year round. Like, we had girls in high school that they, um, I think the first sport for girls that came around was what, basketball or volleyball? I don't
Might have
remember.
been. I think it was probably volleyball.
So, like, they play volleyball, then basketball. Um, and if there was a break in between there, like, they'd go play soccer, and then
Yeah.
softball would start, and they'd go play softball, and then track and field would start, and they'd go play track and field. So they were doing sports
All year.
all throughout the school year,
Yeah.
and they would, like, never have periods because they're constantly working out.
Yeah.
And a lot of that does whatever to our I'm not a scientist or anything, so I don't know how it affects our hormones and our levels in our brain, but I do know that it stops you from having a fucking period.
Yeah. I think I think as a doctor, I think they need to do better about explaining the minute stuff like that, for
Yeah.
sure. The fact that, stress can affect your period, the fact that having sex can affect your period.
Oh, yeah, eating what you eat.
Yep, what you eat affects your period. I mean,
Mhm.
there's so many factors that go into it because everything essentially affects your pH balance. Everything affects your sugar levels, right? Your If you gain weight, you're gonna be late. If you lose weight, you're
Mhm.
gonna be late. If you There's so many things to it that I don't think a lot of people are even acutely aware to.
Yeah.
So to have that conversation, I think as women, we need to help educate other women, right? And
Yeah, not
tell
only
these
that,
people.
but, like, doctors definitely need to do better, right? Like, if a mother is bringing her child in to put them on birth control, whether it's because they are going to be sexually active or it's just because they have super irregular periods, like, the doctor needs to explain to this younger child, right,
Yep.
or this teenager, whatever it is, everything that comes with your period, like how stress can impact it, exercise, your diet, and then on top of that,
Antibiotics.
yeah, antibiotic. Like they need to explain how all of that and then adding birth control into that affects their periods,
Yeah.
like, or the long term effects of birth control. Like,
Yeah.
get me wrong, birth control has, some qualities,
Yeah.
but like birth control was never meant to control your periods. Like, it's called birth control for a fucking reason,
Yeah.
you know? So it's not designed to help you regulate your periods. That wasn't what it was made for.
I think something else too that a lot of women don't realize is that with birth control, if you get with a man while you're on birth control, when you get off of it, he's going to smell different.
Yeah. I know
Because
when I was taking birth control when I was younger, oh my God, I could smell everything.
Yeah.
It was weird. It was so weird. It heightened my smell to where I could smell everything around me. Like, it was bad. It
Yeah,
was
that doesn't
horrible.
sound like fun. So, because birth control is meant to manipulate your hormones to make it so that your body doesn't want a baby, right? So, if you're sexually attracted to somebody naturally off of birth control, your body goes, "Oh, that guy smells good." And that's actually a sign of compatibility for reproduction. So when you get off that birth control, if that person no longer smells good to you, that's why, because you weren't meant to reproduce with that person.
Yeah, it's the pheromones
Hmm.
because everybody has pheromones.
Right.
They have a smell. Yeah. And I'm just going to say it, gingers, we have a weird smell. I'm going to let it be known. We have a weird smell. I don't know how to explain it other than that, but like gingers fucking smell weird. Like my body odor is so fucking weird in my opinion. Like, you know how some people can like key in on their body odor and they're like, "Oh, it smells like, dirty socks or something like, right?" Like they're able to key in on what their body odor smells like. Ginger's body odor is fucking something else, bro.
Damien
It's
doesn't have body odor, so I don't know.
oh,
And if
yeah,
he does, I don't smell it.
I have a body. Like you've never smelt him like after like he comes home after like working out or going on a long walk and he sweated a little bit. You've never like smelt
Still
him?
smells good to me.
Oh, that's so weird. I don't know. I have a weird body odor. And then the type of shirts that I wear affect that body odor. It's wild. So like I have these long sleeve like silky style.
Oh, like the sweat,
Yeah, the
whatever,
one
the
that yeah.
sweat resistant or whatever.
Yeah, it's not really sweat resistant, but it's like
Sweat
fuzzy on
wicking.
yeah, something like that, but it's like fuzzy on the inside and then it's like kind of silky on the outside.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
supposed to
yeah.
help like keep you warm. And I will come home from work and I will immediately have to shower because they make my body odor fucking weird, musky, weird, intense, and I'm
Just
like,
weird.
"Ooh." It's so bad. I don't know what it is. So,
Okay, so Turning Red, definitely a movie
yeah,
that
Turning Red, definitely a good one. Yeah, definitely good for girls who are starting their periods or have started their periods. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
and it's definitely age appropriate. So, what
yeah.
about teenagers preparing to go to high school?
Definitely Mean Girls.
Mean Girls.
Definitely Mean Girls.
Yeah, I think Mean Girls is. It's like the best high school movie.
It is.
Like, I know there's so many high school movies out there, right? Like
Yeah, there
there's
is.
we've talked about a couple, right? Like there's High School Musical,
Yep,
there's um Princess Diaries, right? 10 Things I
yep,
Hate About You. There's all these awesome movies where
yeah.
it like depicts people in high school or like
But
very
they're
early
already
stages of
there.
college.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they're already there.
yeah.
And I think Mean Girls gives you like the real feel of
But
high
I also
school.
think it gives you like worst case scenario too,
Yeah. Yeah, I
because it
would
depends on
say
how big your high school is too,
yeah.
right? So like my high school had like 3,000 kids in it,
Yeah.
but Damien's high school had like 15
Yeah.
kids
Yeah.
total in all four grades.
Yeah.
Like, so I think it depends on how big your school is. Somewhere kind of in between, I think you'll probably find that clique problem.
Mhm.
Um, but it also depends on where you are.
Yeah, I think it also depends, like, if you're inner city like, I could see inner city high schools having this problem, and I've
Yeah,
been to an inner
for
city
sure.
high school, when I was living in Las Vegas, but our high school was huge.
Yeah.
I mean, every grade was, like, 5 to 600 kids, so it was huge. So,
Yeah.
like, if you had a clique issue, there were so many other people that you
Yeah.
could
It didn't
go
matter.
affiliate yourself with that it really did not matter. But,
That
like,
was my high school.
smaller town high schools, you might have this issue. But yeah, I do think it gives you the worst case scenario, but I think it also gives you like the way the girls act, right? Like the way Regina George acts and the way that Gretchen Wieners and Karen act, like, that's legit. Like,
Yeah.
there's some girls that are genuinely fucking like that.
Yep.
Um, and you're gonna
I
run
should
into you're gonna run into bitches. You're
Yeah.
gonna run into bitches.
And I think it shows you, like, the real cattiness of women.
Yes.
Instead of
Yeah.
it being this, like, sugar-coated, backhanded bullshit, it's, like, straight, this is it. Like, this
Yeah.
is how petty it gets, this is the extremes, like, and I like that aspect of it. I like the fact that it's like, "Hey, this is queen bitch, and then
Yeah.
her bitches," like,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it gives you that whole thing.
And I also think, like, the change that Katie Heron goes through, right? Because she goes
Mhm.
from being, like, the new weird kid,
Yep.
right, to getting in with this group and then, like, succumbing to this group, right?
To
And you
the
see
drama
how
and the
her
yeah.
yeah, you see how her demeanor changes,
Yeah.
and then I like that it involves Aaron Samuels so much that, like, he liked who she used to be. He liked the
Yeah.
weirdo that was, like, smart and, was original, and then she fell into the plastics, and he was like, "You're just like the rest of them, like, you're no
Yeah.
fucking different, so deuces."
Yeah. Yeah, I
I
agree
like
with
it.
that. I think another good one for high school age girls is, Cinderella Story with, Hilary Duff.
Oh, yeah, I always forget about that one, yeah.
That's a good one because that one kinda shows you that, like, no matter what, your worth to yourself is more important than your worth to other people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Another one that's kinda like that is, She's the Man with Amanda
I love
Bynes.
that movie.
I love that one. I think that's a very good one for, like, standing your ground and what you believe
Mhm.
in and not letting other people tell you, like, you can't do that,
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely,
I
yep.
think that one it goes a little above and beyond
Oh,
because, I
for sure.
mean, she impersonates her brother so she can play soccer. But the point of it is don't let people tell you you fucking can't do something,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Don't let the world
Um,
tell you or dictate what you can and can't do.
yeah, another one that's good for that too is, Bend It Like Beckham.
Never seen it.
It's another soccer movie.
Okay,
It's good.
okay.
I think she's in high school, it might be college, I can't remember, it's been a while.
Mhm.
But it's got the same aspect to it of, like, be your own person, stand your ground,
Yeah.
um, and find that inspiration from within instead of finding it from other places. So
Yeah,
it's
and
another good one.
I think that's in my opinion, I think that's one of the biggest things is that, I feel like girls are taught from such a young age that they need to rely on a man or another person to feel validated, and that's insane to me. Like, that maybe it's because I was always the weirdo in school, like, I was always the oddball out, like, I was always friends with the weirdos,
Yeah.
and I just didn't care. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I cared, but it wasn't enough to be like, "I'm gonna change how I do things, I'm gonna change how I behave." It was never that. It was always, "'Kay, this is who I am, like, if you don't like me, you don't like me." Yeah, it led to bullying. Yes, it led to me wanting to be homeschooled for a while, but at the end of the day, I still am that person,
Yeah.
and, you know, find your who you wanna be, and then run with those traits.
Yeah.
Look at your mom. If your mom's not everything that you wanna be, but your dad has some of those qualities, take the qualities from your mom, take the qualities from your dad, your sister, your brother, your whatever, and find out who you are as a person.
Yeah, I think that's, like, the biggest piece of advice is, like, figure out who you are before you let people dictate how you want to
Yeah,
be or who you want to be, right? I think that's a huge issue in high school. Like, I remember my freshman year was rough, dude. Oh my
yeah,
god. I think everybody's freshman year is rough, but, like, I remember there for a while, like, I was so, like, just, with people because it was like I hung out with everybody. Like, there were days that I hung out with, like, the jocks. There were days that I hung out with the prep kids. Like, there were days that I hung out with, like, the weirdos
yeah.
who, like, did anime weird shit in the courtyard while we were having lunch. Then there were days that I hung out with, like, the skater and biker kids, and there
Yeah,
were days that I hung out with the nerds, who were, like, doing fucking geometry in the middle of the fucking courtyard. So I hung out with everybody. But there
Yeah.
was a time where I went through for like months where I would literally go to school, go to my classes, and at lunchtime, I would literally go sit like in the middle of the courtyard somewhere alone with my fucking hood up, listening to music, and I didn't fucking hang out with anybody.
Yeah.
Like I ate my lunch and I fucking chilled because I was just so done with people. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like
Yeah,
it
I think
was
that's the other thing too, is for people to realize that if you are not a social person and your social battery is dead, it's okay to check out and just
yeah.
be alone.
Yeah.
Get comfortable with being alone. That
Yeah, like when we talked about earlier today, like talking about like if you could go back in time with what you know now, what would you tell your younger self? And that's mine is learn to be happy alone.
See, and mine would be learn to not let other people ruin your day and ruin your mood. I was such an angry teenager. I was such an angry teenager. But I think I would go back as far as like right before we moved off base and we moved
Yeah.
to West Hampton, because that's when it really started for me. That's when it really got bad, the bullying and the names and the everything else. And I would probably go back and tell myself to shut the fuck up and don't do the things that you think you're okay doing, because everything comes out. At
Yeah.
the end of the day, everything comes out. Nobody can hold a secret. And I'm not even friends with any of those people. Like,
Oh yeah. Like don't get me wrong, like obviously I still have like some of the kids that I went to high school with like on my Facebook, right?
yeah, but
But
we're not
like the actual
friends.
people like looking back at who I was friends with in high school, I am not actively friends with them
Right.
today. I wasn't even actively friends with them like a year after high school.
Right.
Like we all went our separate ways. People went to college, people got jobs, people joined the military. Like,
And that's okay too.
yeah,
If that's how it ends up being for you, that's fine. Genuinely, I think the less friends that you need in your life, I think the better. The less drama your life has, the less, I don't know, burdened, I guess you feel. Um, Damien and I have been married for 11 years. Did I just lose you? Oh, okay. And you're
there we
back.
go.
Damien and I have been married for 12 years. It'll be 12 years this year.
Yeah,
Um, and I'm only friends with one of the people that was at my wedding.
yeah,
Out of the 10 people that were there, one of them is still in my life. So
yeah,
it just shows you that, you're going to go through your phases, and you're going to go through these weird, like, trying to figure out where you belong and which clique you belong in. You don't have to belong to any of them.
yeah,
You don't have to belong to one group of people. You don't have to belong to, the weirdos or the skater kids or the whatever. Be that person that's able to bring everybody together, because that's the person that everybody wants to be around.
yeah, yeah,
That's the good vibes that you want to put out.
yeah. And find the people that like put out as much effort as you put out,
Yep.
right? Like if you're the one who's always reaching out to these people, always trying to schedule stuff and they're like never reciprocating it.
Yep.
Bro, I always tell my daughter, like, my oldest, I'll tell her, like, she'll be like, oh, well, they never want to hang out. They never want to do anything. And I'm like,
Drop
go
them.
a week without texting them first. Go a week.
Yep.
And at the end of that week, if they haven't texted you at fucking all, they're not a friend.
Yep.
They're not a friend. Especially when you're children. Cause like
Yeah.
when you're kids, like you don't have, it's not like they're getting up every single day and fucking going to work, right?
Right.
It's not like they're getting called to work overtime on the weekends or at night or whatever. Like,
And kids today are addicted to their phones. So you're telling me that they didn't see your message? The fuck out of here.
yeah, right. Or like you're telling me that like every weekend you ask them to do something, they always have something going on. Like no child has something going on every single fucking weekend.
Yep. Exactly.
Like, no, that's not a
I
thing.
think I think over the last, I would say probably 2 years, I've stopped talking to a lot of people because I'm like, I'm tired of it. as an adult, I want somebody, and I know that like I'm an extra needy friend, right? I'm the type of friend, like I'll check on you every single day. Shut up. But I know that, right? And and I tell everybody that like comes into my life, and I'm like, hey, just so you know, like if I decide that you're one of my people, like you're one of my people.
Yeah.
So when I lose somebody because they chose a junkie over me, or because, they just simply didn't agree with whatever,
Yeah.
right? It hits harder for me.
Yeah.
So I want somebody that, yeah, I may not talk to you for a week, but when I text you, I'm going to be like, oh my God, all of this happened. I need to sit down. I need a girl's day. I need whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I need that energy back. So I think in
Oh,
the
see, I
last
love
year,
people like that. Like, I like that at least you're upfront about it, right? So I had
yeah,
a really good friend up in Minot when I was stationed up there. Loved this girl to death. Um, she was a dental assistant up there, and when we met and became friends, like we instantly clicked. Like we were both weird. We were both super eccentric, like loud, touchy feely, like
yeah,
vibing people, whatever. And literally, like, anytime, like, we would talk all the time, but anytime we needed something, like, we were there for each other. Like, I remember one day I was in the middle of a workout at the gym, 'kay, and she called me, and I answered, and I was like, "Yo, what's up?" And she's like, "Yo, LaRue," because that's what she used to call me, was LaRue, and I would call her Mulan. And so she'd be like, "LaRue, are you busy? Like, what are you doing right now?" And I'm like, "I'm at the gym. What's up?" And she's like, "I really hate to ruin a gym stress." She's like, but I could use a beer and a burger right now and, like, just some time to hang out with you. And I'd be like, "Bet, where are we going?" And she'd be like, "Beer and burgers, where the fuck do you think we're going?" And I'm like
the
I'm like,
the
"How long?"
one water hole in Minot.
Yeah, yeah, the best burger and beer spot till this day, JL Beers, shout out, okay. And she'd be like, "Where do you think?" And I'd be like, "Okay, cool." And I'm like, "How long till you're there?" And she's like, I'm just pulling into Minot, so it's on the other side of town. It's like 10 minutes and I'll be there." I'm like, "Okay, cool. You're probably driving right past my gym right now." I was like, "I got you." And I would like pack up my shit, like middle of a workout and everything. Okay. I didn't care if I'd been there 2 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour.
Yeah.
It did not matter. I'd be like, "Bet, I'm on my way." And I'd pack my shit up and I'd go and we would just chill and drink a beer, eat a burger, and fucking vent our day away.
Yep.
And like, she would reciprocate it. Like, if I called her and I was like, "Hey, I need some fucking chill time," like, you know, I just picked up, a 6-pack of this or some of this or whatever. I'd be like, "Can you, like, where are you at? Like, can we hang out?" And she'd be like, "Bet." She's like, "I'm right down the street from your apartment. I'll meet you at your apartment."
Yeah.
And we would just chill and do whatever. But she also she would get over peopled at the same token.
Yeah.
So, like, and she would flat out tell you, like, "Hey, like, I get over peopled. So, like, if you message me on a weekend and that shit says, like, delivered on the iPhones, it'll tell you, like, delivered silently when their phone's on D&D."
Yeah.
She's like, "Just know that I'm not responding to you until Monday." Like, so she was upfront about it. She would tell you, like,
Yeah.
what was up, you know? And so I love people that are, like, upfront about it. Like,
I have to be, because I know that I love like once you're one of my people, I love you with my whole heart. Like
yeah,
I will drop what I'm doing. If you call me in tears, bro, you need a body gone, I got you. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know how we're gonna lift it, but I got you. I got my
yeah,
truck.
yeah,
I got you. But I mean, my friend Steph, like she's very much like that. Like I can call her if she's not at work. I can call her and be like, "Hey, I'm running to Walmart and I could really use company." And she's like, "Cool, come get me."
yeah,
It's like 10 o'clock, 10:30 at night. Like we used to do it when we both lived in New Jersey still. It'd be like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, especially when Damien was deployed. Not deployed. He was in school down in Florida, but she was living with me, and it would be like midnight. And I'm like, I'm antsy. I want to go do something. You want to go to Walmart with me and just
walk around.
smoke? Yeah. And she's
Yeah,
like, yeah, sure.
yeah, yeah. I definitely think you got to find those people that like
Hmm.
reciprocate it. Like, I heard on a podcast, it's the 3-strike rule, right? Which I think the 3-strike rule can apply to most things in life,
Everything. Yeah.
right? And but they talk about it with adults and adult friends and stuff, and they're like, if you have these friends that you hang out with and everything, but recently like stuff has come up and they're always busy or whatever, like do a 3-strike rule. Like, ask them once, and if they say no, give it a week, 2 weeks, ask again. And if they say no, you wait until they ask. And after a certain amount of time, if they never ask, drop them
So
because they don't value that relationship.
correct. So I have a 3-strike rule in my house. I have a 3-strike and then a 3-time at my house rule. I have 2. It'll
So
make
6
sense in a
chances,
second.
got it.
Not quite. So I have like if you're invited to one of my game nights and you say no the first time, I'll give you benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a very compulsive person when it comes to my game nights. I love just being like, hey y'all, in the mood to play games, fucking come over. BYOB.
Yeah.
But if you know that this is like a standing thing, right? So like Damien and I have our standing Saturday games.
Yeah.
If you know this is a standing thing and I text the group chat, I'm like, hey, who's coming? And you blow me off twice. Right? That last time I'm like, okay, who's coming? I'm anticipating you not coming.
Yeah.
That third time you tell me, oh, I can't make it, I'm busy.
Right. You're
Done.
done. You're out.
But if you come to my house 3 times, like back to back, I'm like, all right, my house is now your house. Come in, make yourself comfortable.
Yeah.
Don't ask me to get you a glass of water. Don't ask me to get you like,
Like
no.
you've been here 3 times now. You should know where everything's at.
Pretty much.
Bro, I'm so bad with that. I'm so bad. Like if people invite me over to their house, like the first time I'm going to be like real nice, polite, like, hey, where's your bathroom? Or like, hey, where's your cup so I can get a glass of water? But like the second time, if I come over, like, bro, I'm coming in there. Don't be surprised if I start making dinner myself. Like,
good. I love that though. I have always like, I've grown up to where everybody was always at my house anyway. So
yeah.
now I'm like, people are like, oh, well, can you come over to my house? I'm like, why don't you just come here? I have everything. I have all of the things,
Yeah, I
and
got
whatever I
stuff.
don't have, just tell me and I can just go get it.
Yeah, like we've got board games, we've got some booze. It may not be
Yeah.
your booze, but we've got booze. We've got
Yeah.
food. I've got a dog,
Yeah.
cable. Like we're good. Why do I have to leave?
Pretty much. Pretty
Yeah.
much. Like I'm such a social homebody.
It's so
And it
bad when you make
drives
friends
Damien
that are
nuts.
also social homebodies.
Yeah.
Right? Because then it's like you're arguing about who's going to whose house. And it's like, well, okay, like we got to find a 50-50 rule. Like if I went to your
Yeah.
house last time, you're coming to my house this time. Like
Which
you
is
got to
totally
find
fine. Totally
Yeah.
fine. I completely understand that. But I was always like, I have always had friends that were like, they never invited me to their house, right? Or like my best friend right now, right? Her house just is not very inviting because of current situations. And so that's, yeah. So that's like, for me, like my house has always been the calm. Like if you're having a fucking rough day, come
Yeah.
over, get plastered. I'll let you crash on my couch. You can wake up the next morning. I'll give you breakfast. I'll
I
make
have
sure
done
you're in a
that
great
too
mood.
many times. Like looking back as you're describing it, I'm like, I've done that a lot. And now that I think about it, I've done that at a lot of people's houses. Like I had this friend in Minot when I was stationed up there. Her name was Allie, and she lived on base, and she was literally like 2 minutes away from my work. And at the time, I was working Monday through Friday, and I would get off work at like midnight.
Mhm.
And I remember like getting off work at midnight, and she like this was when she was on her cycle of staying home or being on base because she was a missileer. So she would go out to the missile locations for like a week, and then she'd be home for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And so like if I knew she was at home and she was on her downtime, I'd get out of work and I'd call her and I'd be like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm sitting on my couch right now watching TV." And I'm like, "Okay, cool. I'm pulling into your driveway." And she'd be like, "Oh, bet door's unlocked."
Me and Steph are like that too. Like not so much anymore, obviously, but she'll be like, okay, I'm at your door. Like,
Yeah.
if she knows I'm home, she's just like, she just comes in. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
That's how it was with my friend Allie. Like, bro, I cannot tell you how many times I would get off work on Friday night and I would pack a bag going before I would go to work. And I'd be like, okay, just in case I end up like crashing at Allie's house. Cause most of the times on the weekends we would end up doing something anyways. And um I like got off work at midnight and I called her and I was like, "Hey, I'm in your driveway." And she's like, "Cool, door's unlocked. Beer's cold. Come on in." And so I'd go in, bro. Oh my God. I got so fucking plastered. So fucking plastered. I cannot tell you how many twisted teas we drank, but I know I was fucking obliterated. And I ended up sleeping on her couch or whatever, and then the next morning, hungover as fuck. Obviously, you chase the hair of the dog to get
Right.
rid of that. So we fixed that, and then we just had this spur of the moment. It was supposed to be a really nice day. We had this spur of the moment. I was like, "Yo," I was like, "Let's make a redneck slip and slide and invite a bunch of people over and make a game of it." So sure as shit, we went to the base store, bought a tarp, bought a shit ton of soap, um, bought a bunch of like red Solo cups and like little inflatable donuts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tacked that shit down outside her house in the fucking front yard, soaped it up, put water on it, called a bunch of people, and we were like, yo, we're doing fucking summer, whatever year it was.
Redneck slip and slides.
Yeah, like redneck games, get your ass over here, BYOB. And shit ton of people showed up. So we were doing like, you would run, we did girls against boys,
Of
and we would
course.
run and you would use the donut to slide down the slip and slide. And once you got to the end of the slip and slide, you had to do flip cup and a drink.
Oh my God.
And so it was girls versus boys to see who would finish fastest. Like we did all kinds of crazy shit, like all the fun time.
I think that's the thing that I miss the most about base, though.
Yeah, oh my God, yes.
Base was like, oh, like you're having a cul-de-sac party, and you'd have people from streets you didn't even know come in and with like food and drinks and their dogs and their kids, and they'd be like, hey, I've got a fucking, inflatable like bounce house. Do you want me to bring it up for the kids? Fuck yeah, dude. Like base living in itself is so different.
Yeah,
so
like
different.
if you have no friends in high school, join the military, you will have plenty.
Yep.
They
And
may not
they're
all
lifers.
Not all of them. Like they
Most
might not
of them.
all stick around for life, but you will definitely have some people that like.
I think you get at least like one or two out of it.
Yeah, I've got for sure like one that I can think of off the top of my head right now.
Yeah, that's Al for Damien. Like
and it's so crazy. It's so crazy what people think friends are, right?
Yeah.
Like in high school, you think that friends are like you talk to them every day, you see them every day.
Yeah.
And bro, when you get to adulthood, that's not what friendship looks like.
Yeah, that's
like,
not real life.
I have a friend. I would consider her one of my best friends. We served together in Turkey. So 2013 to 2014, we served together out there. And I came back to the States after my tour there, and she went to Aviano, and then she went to Spangalam, and she went to Korea. And still to this day, we are still best friends. Like, we may not talk every day. We may not talk every month, but we talk. Like, we talk a couple times a year, and it's like we never missed a day.
That's Damien and Al, for sure.
Yeah.
They'll talk
that's
like
what
maybe twice a year. But when they do call, it's like they never stop talking.
Yeah.
Like they'll do like the updates and stuff, but like they'll talk for 3-4 hours.
Yeah, like if you get them on the phone, like you better not plan anything for the next 5 hours guaranteed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's how ours is. Like if we get on the phone with each other, like we're on the phone for hours. But like I remember she got deployed early last year, I think it was. And she ended up getting injured and she blew out her knee. And so they sent her home early because she blew out her knee and had to have surgery. And so like she came back and I remember like I didn't know that she was coming back and I messaged her one day and I was like, yo, hey, like you've been on your deployment for, like 3-4 months. Like, how are things going? And she's like, oh, yeah, I'm already back. And I was like, what the fuck happened? Because like if you come home from a deployment, you come home for one of two reasons.
Yeah.
Either you got in fucking trouble or you got hurt.
Yeah.
And so I was like, yo, what the fuck happened? Like, why are you home? And she's like, oh, I blew out my knee. She's like, I go for surgery next week. And I was like, oh, fuck. Yeah. And then like after she had surgery, I would message her like every single week because recovery, especially like when it's a type of surgery like that, whether it be your knees or your shoulders or whatever, the recovery process is really fucking hard on military.
And it's isolating.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like it's like so debilitating that you can't do your job that it almost like ruins your whole mentality.
It breaks you as a person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so I knew that was going to be happening to her. So like every week I would hit her up and I was like, hey, like how's this week going? And she's like, oh, we're not getting any better. And I'm like, yo, one day at a time, one step at a time, any type of progress is progress. Like even if it's you walked from your fucking bed to the toilet today, that's progress.
That's progress. Yeah.
There may not be a whole lot of progress, but it's fucking progress.
Yeah. 100%.
So yeah, that's like guaranteed for sure one friend from the military.
Yeah.
And that's That was over 10 years. That's 13 years ago, 14 years ago.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, friendship is definitely not like everyday talks. It's not seeing each other every
And I
day.
think it's something too that I think kids think that because they have access to social media and stuff, like they think that they have to check in every day.
Yeah, oh, like streaks, Snapchat streaks.
Yeah. That's so weird to me.
Bruh,
Yeah. Nah. No thanks.
no. Like my kids will tell my 2 girls will tell me like, "Oh, I have to
No.
Snapchat them because we have to keep our streaks going." And I'm like, "Are you guys talking?" And they're like, "No, we just send each other like a random photo once a day." And I'm like, "Why do you
Why?
care? Why do you care?" And they're like, "Well, it's a streak." And I'm like,
Yeah, but
"Is it really adding value at all to your
nope.
life or to your friendship?" Like, no. You guys aren't even talking.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
why are you doing it?
It's so weird. It's so weird.
Yeah, no.
I
Can't
don't
get with
get
it.
it.
Like, you don't have to see them every day. You don't have to talk to them every day. Like, it's okay to check out
Yeah.
for just a little bit.
Yeah. Especially if your social battery is like completely empty. And I think that's what people need to realize too is like if you're a very social person and you know that your friend isn't, understand that they might check out for a little bit. They
Yeah.
tired.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, not everybody is a social butterfly. It's so funny to me because I think the social butterfly always ends up marrying somebody who's not a social butterfly.
I'm the social butterfly and Damien's the anti everything.
Yeah, Amber is definitely the anti everything. Like, I can go out and do something every weekend. I
Yeah.
can have people over every weekend. Doesn't fucking bother me. And
Yeah.
she's like,
Yeah.
we've been here 2 hours. We need to cut it.
Yeah. I'm like, let's go to a bar, let's do karaoke, let's
Yeah.
like fucking
Yeah.
have a blast. And
Yeah.
Damien's like, no.
Call me when you're done. I'll pick you up.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty
Yeah.
much. And I think that's the thing too, is like, sometimes that's even with friends. Like I'm very social. Like I talk to everybody, right?
Oh, yeah. I can talk to a brick
And
wall.
yeah, yeah, pretty much. Like it just
And some
is.
people might make fun of me for that and be like, "Oh, you're stupid." Like, no, I can talk to anything and everything
Yeah.
about anything and everything.
Yeah. Shit, I talk to myself on the daily.
Facts.
I haven't answered myself yet though, so I think we're okay.
Yeah, I mean, who cares? Whatever.
You just have to find somebody who matches your weird, whether it
Yeah.
be either they match it in the exact same way or they match it in an opposite way. Like, me and Steph and this girl, it's so funny. We've been through so much. We've been friends for, oh my God, uh, probably every bit of 13, 14 years.
Yeah.
We met my freshman year of high school and she was a senior. And yeah, we didn't talk for like a hot minute, but now we're the best of friends. Like she moved out here and, lives a couple streets down but we've been through so much together that like her weird matches my weird and then we like bring out each other's weird. But I'm the
Yeah.
social one, so I force her to get out of her shell and she kind of grounds me a little bit
Yeah.
because she's so
Yeah.
quiet and like anti
It's a balancing.
everything. Yeah,
It
for sure.
balances each other out. Yeah. Yeah. I think kids definitely like, not everybody is going to like you, and
Oh my
that's
God, no,
okay. And
seriously.
that is okay.
It's
Like,
it's
it's
fine.
okay. Not
It's
everybody
yeah.
likes me. And guess what? Those that don't, go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Like, you paying
pop
my
off.
bills? Nah. You sleeping
Yeah.
with me? Nah.
Nah,
Okay. Like,
yeah, like, when
mm,
you're in school, like, are they getting you good grades? No?
no.
Who the
Okay.
fuck cares? Like, are they
Yeah.
paying for your lunch?
No.
No? Who
Okay.
the fuck cares? Like, are
Yeah.
they taking you to and from school?
Nah.
Nah, who fucking cares? Like,
Okay.
who
So
fucking
that's when you look at that person and be like, yeah, I don't really care. Go fuck yourself. Like,
yeah, yeah, like, and kids are gonna say dumb shit, kids are gonna be
oh my God,
mean.
yes.
It's kids in general, like,
But the fun part is none of that follows you.
yeah, once you
None
get
of
out
that
of
high
high
school
school.
bullshit follows you. People stop caring.
Yeah, bro. And you're gonna find those really pretty popular girls that
Mhm.
were like thought they were all that in a bag of chips, and guess what? You're gonna find them fucking working at McDonald's. Like,
And they're fat and ugly.
yeah. Like they peaked in high school and then like the
That
day
was it.
after they graduated, they
Or it
fucking
goes the
lost it.
opposite route and they've popped out like 10 kids.
Yeah, and they've got a sugar daddy that they don't fucking love.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they're like, "Oh, I'm with him because 'cause he's got money," and now we have, like, 8 kids.
Yeah.
That's great. And it's like, "Are you happy, though?" Like,
Yeah.
"What?" Okay.
And don't let people tell you what your happy is. Everyone's happy is different. Everyone's happy is different.
Facts. Yeah. Yeah, just be you. Find out who you are. Focus on
Yeah.
you and be happy with you. Like, oh my God, dude, it seems like teenagers have such a hard time with that. Like, don't get me wrong, y'all are coming into your skin.
Yeah.
It might take you 2, 3 years of high school to figure out what it is that's like your niche, what you really like,
Yeah.
and that's fine. But do what makes you happy. If it's not making you fucking happy, don't do it.
Stop doing it. Yeah.
If the people around you aren't making you happy, stop hanging out with
Yeah.
them. And it's okay. Like, my wife and I have told the girls, like, if you have quote unquote friends and they're just not like they do stuff that you're not a fan of, like let's say they bully some kids and you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't mix with that. Like that's not me. There's no problem going and telling them and be like, hey, we're not vibing. So
Yeah.
like I'm not about this.
Yeah.
So like, sorry, we're not friends anymore. Like I don't want to be around you. I don't want to be associated with you. Or like, hey, our interests are not aligning anymore. And I don't want to be associated with some of the stuff that you're doing.
Yep.
So sorry, not sorry, but I don't want to be friends with you no more.
Big fat vibe checks, guys.
Yeah. Like, you know, if you're hanging out with people that are like bullying the special ed kids and you're not down with that, then don't fucking hang out with them. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with stepping away.
Yeah.
Like,
For
there's
sure.
nothing wrong with backing off and just being like,
Yeah.
fuck you. Your
I'm
mom's
out. Your mom's
Yeah, and just walk away.
done.
And bring back the early 2000 jokes, your mom goes to college.
Your mama's so fat.
Yeah, your mom is so fat. Yeah, I have no your mama fat jokes.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
I have one. Your mama's so fat that she causes the eclipses.
I've heard a good one that was something about like your mama's so fat. She thought the couch was a meal or the couch was something. I don't know. And yeah, it's okay. I don't know. I don't know. I think your mama fat jokes they're not for me.
That's fair.
No.
I got a knock knock joke for you.
Oh, go.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
An owl.
Oh, no. We saw this on the TikTok. Literally, this is on the TikTok you sent me.
No.
You shouldn't have sent me the TikTok. Owl who?
Yup, that's what they say.
Yeah, they do. Idiot.
We love dad jokes here.
Yeah, dad
We
jokes
love
are
dad
it.
jokes.
Yeah. My all-time favorite dad joke is why does the Norwegian Navy put barcodes on their ships?
Why?
So they can Scandinavian. It's my all-time favorite dad joke.
Have you seen the TikTok trend that's like the difference between a purebred dog and an inbred dog?
No.
So they go, this is a purebred dog, right? And it's like this gorgeous, like whatever the breed is. This specific one was a greyhound.
Okay.
And then they go, and this is an inbred dog. And they have a piece of bread on the top and bottom of this mouth. Do you see the difference?
That's an ultimate dad joke. That's an ultimate dad joke. I'm here for it.
Oh my God. You gotta do it to the kids tonight and tell me what they say.
This is totally worth wasting 2 pieces of bread. My favorite are like the little rage baity jokes that I do with Damien, and he just like
completely ignores them.
Yeah, like there's so many of them. Like you look like a
just
rough
sissy one,
draft.
just sissy one a nap.
It's princess need a nap. My favorite is the one of the ones that I seen on TikTok was
literally crying.
it's something about like you can't address me with a hairline like that, so let's take a step back. It's something like that because like they like guys have like the receding hairline. But my all-time favorite is for sure like you look like a rough draft. I love that
mean.
one. It's so sad.
It's a really
like,
backhanded way of calling someone ugly. Like
you obviously have not come into yourself yet.
it's just a rough draft. That's fine.
You got a couple more sessions, my guy. Oh my god. Or there's another one that's like obviously they do like the, did you practice that in the mirror, or whatever. But there's oh my god, this lady that does them on her TikTok. I love her. Like it's elite, the shit that people, because she asks for people to like comment on it. Let me see.
Hold that thought. I gotta go let Nanook out or he's gonna start tearing up my house again.
I love it. Oh, here you go. This one's good. It says, do you ever wish your muscles were big like your forehead is?
Oh my god.
I love this one. Did your mommy forget to cut the crust off your sandwich today?
That's so mean. That's so funny. It's so worth it.
This one's boring. That one was boring. That one was not good. Let's turn on our listening ears. Bruh, that's not a good one.
That's what they use in like elementary school.
Yeah, this one, you look like you pee sitting down. I'm going to tell you right now, every man pees sitting down at home. Every man. Yeah. Every guy.
Yeah.
If you were athletic, what sport would you play? I like it. You sound emotional right now. Oh, this is elite. This is elite right here. You look like you read with your finger.
Oh.
The next time Davian says something stupid, I'm gonna say that because he doesn't fucking read.
No, he doesn't.
I'm like, you don't read because you read with your finger, don't you?
I have a joke for you. What's a dog's favorite yoga pose?
Downward dog.
A werewolf.
What?
A werewolf.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
That was horrible.
I love it.
That was so bad. That's worse than the dad in the fucking grocery store that leaves a cart for someone and says, I left some gas in it for you.
That's top tier.
I love it. It's so great. Hey, I have dinner ready. So do we want to, because we're doing one when Damien gets home, right?
I think so.
I think so. Let me know.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah. So guys, this is our hot take on Giggles and Goals. Obviously there was a lot of giggles today. But yeah, so this one will come out not this coming Monday, but next Monday, right?
Correct.
Yeah, yep. So this one will come out not this coming Monday, but the following Monday. In the future, we might do it to where it will come out like a Wednesday or Thursday or something. It's pretty much just going to be Sonia and I talking shit.
Yep.
Maybe some educational and beneficial information. But mostly giggles and goals.
Mostly giggles and goals.
Giggles and goals. And right now the goal is just that somebody finds this entertaining.
Hopefully everyone finds it entertaining. Nothing else.
Because we haven't set any goals. We have no goals. It's just a lot of giggles.
Goals. Yeah, just a lot of giggles.
But the goal for right now is
definitely
somebody will listen.
Yeah. Definitely drop your best joke down in the comments. We, like I said, live for dad jokes, so drop your best dad joke down.
Drop your best rage beta, man. I love it. I'm here for it.
Hannah's here for it. I could care less.
I just like it because then it's something new for me to throw at Damien. Because eventually he's going to be like, are you fucking serious?
One of these days you'll get him.
Yes. Rough Draft and Princess haven't gotten him yet.
No, give it time. It will.
Maybe if I use it enough.
Yeah, probably.
Like over time. Yeah. just gotta take him down a peg every time.
Yeah, totally fine.
So you guys will see this in a couple of Mondays. Obviously it's going to be YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio. I'm sure we will have some TikToks, and we'll probably tag them with like the Giggles and Goals, whatever. So make sure you guys are taking a listen, following, sharing, right? Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your cousins, tell your kids, kind of,
cat,
sort of,
tell your dog.
If they're adult kids. Tell your cat, tell your dog, tell everybody.
Tell your snake.
Tell your what?
Tell your snake.
Snaky snake.
Tell your snake I said.
Snake. Yeah. Tell your snake I said. I can't make the sound with my tongue out at the same time. It just comes out with air.
Hopefully you guys find this as entertaining as we do. If not, yeah, we're gonna keep going.
If not, you guys have no sense of humor. This is top tier humor.
Dad jokes for life.
Yeah, but tell your cat I said.
Tell your dog I said hi.
Yeah, we really need to get sponsored.
We really do.
Yeah,
I'll reach out.
Unfortunately, my only sponsoring will come from adult stuff.
No.
Sorry, not sorry. So, all right, guys. I hope you enjoy our episode. Let us know. Leave a comment.
See you soon.
Check it out. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a couple of hours. Okay, bye.
Bye.